I'm Egma. Welcome back to Egma Games, and today is going to be the episode 4 of Raptor Boyfriend Friday the 13th. So let's get started. Since that sleepover, time seemed to fly by. Before I knew it, it was the end of fall. Maybe Ladle does that to you. It is a weird and wonderful place. I felt like it had put a spell on me. On all of us. I mean, there I was thinking about which hot person I wanted to kiss most. And this wasn't some fantasy or something. Yeah, I know it's hard to imagine me having that kind of confidence, especially at that time, but I did. Okay, you got me. I was kind of freaking out. I just didn't want to blow it. I wanted to get my smooch, dang it. And I wanted it soon. So you know me. I made another plan. I wanted to figure out my approach. You know, when the moment came, I wanted to be prepared. To know how I should act. After some thought, I felt like being genuine was my best strategy for keeping my cool. And with my trusty plan in my back pocket, I was, like I said, confident. Okay, fine. I didn't believe that I was the kind of person that good things happened to. I started to worry that something bad would happen. I felt that fear following me around like a deranged stalker. I started wondering if the wonderful magic of Ladle had a flip side effect. That the town held a dark and deadly secret. I started to wonder if the legend of the Ladle Ripper was real. The legend of the Ladle Ripper is definitely real. Uh-huh. Really, Robert? Think about it. There's something here in this town that makes it safe for people like us. Bored teens. No, like, you know, what's the word? Cryptids? Right, crypt keepers. Special creatures that most people don't believe in. Fairies, ghosts, Bigfoots, and dinosaurs. That last one doesn't really fit. People believe in dinosaurs. Most people, anyways. There's something special about the town. Why else did we all end up here? What drew us to this place? There's nothing special about this town except for how boring it is. It's so far from everything that there's like zero chance anyone new is going to come in and freak out on us. So what? That's it? We all came here because it's secluded? You keep saying we came here, but I was born here. My mom was born here too, so it's not like I'm drawn to Ladle or something. Basically, it's the opposite. Okay, I don't buy the whole cryptids live in Ladle because it's a bit off the beaten path theory. A bit. There are plenty of towns that are just as hard to get to, but you don't see them with their own swamp monster. He prefers to be called Gilman. Right. I'm with Day, though. You are? Yeah, I mean, it's not just that it's isolated. I think there's also a domino effect. Like, once a few families of cryptids move here, they tell their other cryptid friends about it, and then they tell theirs, and so on. Nah, too simple. That's exactly what happened with your family, Robert. Not exactly. Oh, come on. You know they moved here so that you could actually go to high school instead of being homeschooled. What? No, they just had some financial difficulties, so they had to move to their summer home. Yeah, they could have moved anywhere, but they chose here. For you. Yeah, right, sure. What were the financial difficulties? You used to come here for the summer? Alright, I feel like the only nice thing to say is you used to come here for the summers. Or where did you live before? Okay, let's do that. Where did you live before? We had a big old house somewhere between Bari and Toronto. It was nice, but so boring. So wait, your parents didn't fill the pool from the ancient magical water of the lake? The water that comes up from the depths beneath the gorge? I have heard that nobody's been able to reach the bottom of the deepest point in the lake. Some people say it goes 2,000 leagues down. Is that why your family came here, Taylor? My family? Yeah, your parents. No, I was just joking. Day and Jessica are right. Cryptids come here because they can. Plain and simple. Maybe it's because it's quiet. Maybe because they can be social. Maybe they know people here. Come on, forget about that nonsense and think rationally for once. It's obviously ley lines. What? Come on, come again? Ley lines. Lines of magical energy that crisscross the globe, connecting the ancient sites of worship and natural monuments of the old spiritual beliefs. That was very specific. Where these lines intersect into hubs or networks. An energy portal or a place of power is created by the crossing of the mystical energies, called a nexus point. Where is this coming from? He has like a book full of this crap. The most famous of these nexus points, it's Stonehenge, and a series of VHS tapes. He got them off a late night infomercial. You want to know where another nexus point is located? Ladle. It's Ladle, right? Exactly. Give or take a couple 100 miles. So this nexus point might be drawing all the cryptids to Ladle through special energy channels? That's exactly right. So that might mean you guys have like special powers you could draw on, maybe. Oh lord. Finally, someone is thinking clearly. I haven't really seen any evidence of that, but I'll let you know when I do. But wait, don't you have magic powers? Yeah, but they suck. Anyways, what does all this have to do with Ladle the Ripper? During certain times of the year, the nexus point becomes a conduit for the dark energies of the world. The ancient people understood this and performed rituals to cleanse the nexus points. But in these modern times, we have turned our back on those beliefs. And so the dark energy has been building up for like hundreds of years. But on one special night, the dark energy can manifest in physical form. That night is tonight. Friday the 13th, right? I forgot it's Friday the 13th. Kinda stopped having any meaning after I turned 12. 3 years ago, Randy Shaw died mysteriously in the woods near town. The police found his corpse impaled on a tree branch. His killer was never found. It's because he was impaled on a tree branch. They also found his ATV a few feet away and an empty case of beer. I'm pretty sure his killer was the tree. An irresponsibility. In 1979, they found a farmer Greg cut into millions of pieces, his innards painting his cornfield red. Yeah, right next to his busted combine harvester, which was also covered in blood. Sounds like an accident. That's what they want you to believe. Who's they? The police, the government? You know, shady people. Right, the mountains helped cover up a murder of a corn farmer in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, why would they do that? To hide the real killer. Matt, the Ladle Ripper. Matt? Oh boy. Is there tinfoil under your hat, Robert? Then there was the bootleg massacre, 4 dead bodies found in 1922. And then the hacking of Gary Roberts back in 1901. Do you see how they are all connected? Wait, 1901? That would make the Ladle Ripper like over 90 years old. Yeah, a little past his impaling bodies on trees days. Haven't you guys been paying attention? To what? The ley line nexus, the murders, Friday the 13th. The Ladle Ripper isn't a person. Well, not really. He possesses people. The Ladle Ripper is a demon from the 4th dimension. The 4th dimension is time, Robert. That explains why he's immortal. No, it's the measure of time. It's not a place where demons live. Fine then, he's from hell or whatever, but he's real. How do ley lines work? Like I said, they are lines of magical energy. How are they discovered? People notice that important monuments are like, they line up on a map. So you can draw lines from the monuments and they make like these lines, and they are obviously important. Are all monuments ley lines? No, some aren't. They probably just got it wrong sometimes. So some monuments are not on ley lines. Yeah, some. A lot. Could it just be a coincidence that some monuments line up when you draw a line on a map? No, that's not possible. Are we seriously just going to breeze past the fact that the Ladle Ripper has a first name and it's just Matt? Most people just go with the Ladle Ripper and leave out the Matt. I wonder why. Well, I like to be accurate. Hey everyone, what's with all the awkward pauses? I don't know. The timing just seems off. Yeah, like something's missing. Shouldn't Ingrid have popped out of nowhere and said something like every frigid day is like Friday the 13th for me by now? That's what it is. A distinct lack of ghost energy. Yeah, she just hasn't been around as much lately. Good. Whoa, Jess. What, she doesn't bother any of you? Well, kinda. She scares me. I think I piss her off. Don't be scared of her. She's harmless. But she has ghost powers. Right, but she's not even that good at using them. Yeah, but give her time. I mean, she's only been a ghost for what? A year? Ooh, a year? Oh, that has to be harsh. Like, they were dating before that, and then her girlfriend dies, and now she's a ghost. Okay, there's, like, so much trauma to be unwrapped. Jess? I mean, let's talk about something else. Everyone's coming to my place tonight, right? For Friday the 13th? A party? No. We've been through this. It's not going to be a party. We can still make it fun. I've got a mini keg courtesy of Brandon. Heck yeah. Taylor, you in? A mini keg for Friday the 13th seems a bit excessive. I'm not taking no for an answer. Well, as long as it's not home brewed. Sure. Right, no promises. What about you, Jess? Yes, I'll be there. Really? Awesome. You know, fun times, Jessica. I can be fun. Okay, around 7 then. And I just want to say something, you know, serious. I really like you guys. So if anyone finds themselves writing on walls or speaking in tongues or seeing strange, whatever, see you guys at 7. Yeah, bye. The Ripper is real, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Even though I pretended like it didn't, Robert's story about the Ladle Ripper kind of spooked me. So that day after school, I was just looking for a show to help me relax and unwind. This year, in honor of Friday the 13th, LLN brings you a monstrous marathon of scary movies and murder mysteries. Ooh, that sucks. Hey, honey. I feel like we never talk. Because we don't. What's happening at school with friends? Maybe you can invite Day over to dinner one night. Hey, Stella, sweetie, it's Dad. Just wanted to call and see if you're game for some daddy-daughter movie night this weekend. I'll be home later tonight, so maybe tomorrow. Anyways, love you. Message 2. Hey, Stella. It's me, Taylor. Obviously, you probably figured that out because of the sound of my voice. This is awkward. I hate answering machines. I just called to see if you were home. I always miss you. Oh, I always miss you, so I should just wait a little longer before calling. Okay, this is probably annoying. Call me if you want, or not. Hey, Stella. I just gotta tell someone. I'm really sick of this whole Ripper thing. I just want to have a conversation with someone that doesn't feel like it's for 9-year-olds. So call me. Stella, I did it. I went into the bathroom, I turned out the lights, I looked in the mirror, and I said the Ripper's name 3 times. Well, no one knows their identity, so I just said Matt the Ladle Ripper 3 times. I may have helped summon a demon into this world. I'm sorry. Call me? Alright. The town of Sawbrush, New Jersey was a peaceful, idyllic, quiet town from the hustle and bustle of city life. White picket fences, soccer practice, and an hour's drive to the beach. Nothing ever happened and people liked it that way. A place almost from a different time. A more innocent version of American life, a nostalgic memory, the kind of place where you were on a first-name basis with your barber, your grocer, your neighbor. You laughed with them, you trusted them, and you would never expect that one of them was a cold-blooded killer. Tonight on Small Town Big Murder, the story of Claire Mulberry, local sports enthusiast, stay-at-home mother of 3 blonde-haired girls, and wife of local baseball legend John Mulberry, the man she viciously, coldly dismembered with a pair of gardening shears. Alright then, that's great. Thank you for that. Alright, so we got 2 of Day's stuff. Oh. Oh, this is kind of sad. I don't know what to say. That's kind of sad. I'm guessing that I'm gonna have to play this game back a lot to get all the memorability, or let's just say collectibles, all of the collectibles, because I'm supposed to get 7 from each one, and basically there's only 7 chapters in the story, I think, so we're just gonna see with what I have, because I don't know if I'm gonna make multiple videos of me doing every single ending, but yeah. So let's go to the window, see what she has to say. That day in my window, I thought about, who do I think about? Think about Day, because that's our girlfriend. Day barely batted a lash at Robert's weird theories today. She's so clever. It's weirdly comforting. It makes me want to have her around if anything were to happen, like the Ladle Ripper going after us, or even leaving a party early because you're not having a good time. I hope she doesn't just see me as some burden or something, though. I want to be strong and smart for her, too. Alright, so the person I would think about calling would be Taylor, because his message seemed the most sad. But me and Day are also building something, and like Robert has nothing for me. I don't know. Obviously, like, Day and Taylor are the main people. Let's just go with Taylor and see what it does. Taylor? Stella? Taylor? Stella? I'm calling you to poke holes in any excuse you might have to get out of going to Robert's tonight. Sure. I just have to. No, you don't. I should probably. You can do it later. I want you to be there, so I won't let you weasel your way out of this one. What if the Ladle Ripper gets me first? Don't joke about that. If you got murdered by an axe-wielding murderer, I don't know what I'd do. Right, then who would be there to laugh at your jokes? Shut up. I can be funny. Intentionally or unintentionally? Okay, Mr. Critic, have you forgotten I won first place in 91 Ladle Camp Talent Show for my hilarious stand-up routine? Well, it's easy to get a crowd of Ladle Camp seniors and counselors to laugh at your softball jokes about Camp Ladle. Hey, I worked all night getting my tight 5 just right. Sure, it would take all night to come up with the one where everyone got terrible food poisoning the previous year. Well, yeah, people forget, but the vivid descriptions of bodily fluids are key. Ew. I tried to find some old photos of us from when we were in camp together. It was really hard. Most of the photos are just me. Or, you know, people getting sick. Haha, right. I think you always got behind the camera. The only photo I could find of you was blurry and out of focus. I hate getting my picture taken. Why are you afraid of people finding out about Bigfoots? Not really. If I was, I wouldn't go to school. Day says you didn't go to school much until I showed up. Whenever there's a camera around, I become hyper aware of how the moment can be captured. A bunch of things will happen before or after, but when we look back on it, that single moment will be all we can see. It becomes more important than our own memories. A lot of things can happen in a moment. You can embarrass yourself, make a mistake, or let people down. That isn't who you are. That moment doesn't tell the whole story, it's just a moment. But a camera makes it into a physical thing and it captures it forever. That's a lot of pressure on a moment. Okay, dang, this is too much. I never thought about it that way. Sometimes I can't stop thinking about it. Like when I'm playing guitar or singing and someone pulls out a camera. Suddenly I get tense and start worrying about messing up. Ooh. It's a lot easier to do things without other people. I don't believe you. Huh? Taylor, you are in a band. You wouldn't do that if you just wanted to be left alone and ignored. I don't understand music. Not like you do. People use a lot of big words around it. But it makes me feel something special. That's something that needs to be shared. I think cameras scare you because you want to be seen, not left alone. That doesn't make sense. Doesn't mean it's not true. I think that the things we really want can scare us sometimes. Yeah. That being said, you're coming to Robert's tonight. That wasn't a question. Sure thing. Come on, I may need you there. You know, so you can punch Matt for me. Who? The Ladle Ripper? Right. Taylor? Okay, I said I'll be there. Sweet, see ya. See ya. Brando, my man, thanks for coming. Okay, here's your keg and your half quarter. Don't you mean an eighth? No, it's half quarter. Hey, Brandon. I couldn't figure out why Brandon was being so standoffish all of a sudden, especially towards Taylor. I mean, the two of them are bandmates, for crying out loud. He couldn't even be bothered to acknowledge Taylor's existence. Hey, Brandon. Yeah, hey. How's it go? Anyways, you owe me $22. Plus my usual $20 fee for buying it. Yeah, of course. Hey, why don't you stay and have a drink with us? No thanks. My parents are out tonight. We got the whole place to ourselves. Yeah, sorry, I'm a bit busy. We got candy. Probably gonna watch some slasher flicks. It's gonna be a good time. You should. $42. Yeah, of course, man. I got it. Cool. Good doing business with you. Are you sure you won't stay? Yeah, okay, no problem. Good to see you, man. Brandon's so cool. That was so rude. What an butthole. You said it. Yeah, that guy's stone cold. Gotta love him. No, Robert. We do not. Hey, he's not mean. He's just got places to be. Sure, but he could have at least... Really, don't worry about it. Alright, not worrying, I guess. Okay. That's the spirit. Time to get loaded, am I right? I remember feeling so confused at what happened. But I just really didn't know how to bring it up, so I just left it. Besides, I didn't want to rock the boat too much. I just went with the flow. So your parents are seriously gone again? Yeah, what of it? Nothing, it's just... My mom's like constantly around. It's kind of annoying. Like right before I came here, she was all, have you finished your homework? She's so anal. I can catch up on my homework whenever. I'm like barely behind. Behind. You're behind in school? I missed like 2 deadlines. It's only because I took like 2 extra courses for the credits. But like I said, it's totally fine. I have it under control. I definitely don't need her on my back all the time when I'm just trying to have a bit of fun. I get it. It's pretty sweet having the whole place to myself all the time. It's only a drag sometimes because I can't borrow their car when they're away. Don't you have your own car? Nah. It's still in the shop. I want it looking sweet before graduation. But other than being a bit stranded when they split, I get to do whatever I want. You're lucky. No, he's not. Sorry. It's just, maybe Robert doesn't see it that way. Maybe Robert wants his parents there for, I don't know. Taylor, is something wrong? Like, okay, are we like, rough, like, I don't know what I'm saying, but like, it sounds like you're speaking for yourself. No. Never mind. Sorry, I'm being weird. No worries, Tay. Can I call you Tay? No. No worries to bud. We all just need a bit of good stuff in us. You know, the good stuff. Never mind, let's just head inside. Jessica's waiting in there, so... Sounds good. Robert really came alive when he was behind the bar, talking and joking with everyone. He loved being around people, and he was great at it. Once we all cracked open the keg and had a few beers, it was like everything finally came together. Being around everyone like this was always so much fun, but that night especially was awesome. We all played drinking games like beer pong and flip cup, and I lost terribly, just like I predicted. Even Jessica seemed to chill out, and even though he'd never admit it, Taylor was enjoying himself a lot. But after the games, we started getting on the topic of the evil that lurks in Ladle again. Yeah, there have been pretty creepy people here in town. Really? I mean, it's hard for me to imagine anyone creepier than a literal ghost. Whatever, Ingrid isn't creepy. Okay, fine, not that creepy. She's just... If you get to know her, she can be... scary? Seriously, she's harmless. Right. There are all kinds of creepier things in Ladle anyways. Right, like that one guy who honestly looks like a vampire. Like, I can't be sure, but I mean... Come on. He has fangs and only comes out at night. Oh, you mean Ned? Ned? I guess. He's definitely pretty creepy. But what about the cave? What cave? The cave. It apparently speaks. What? Oh yeah, it tells people to explore within it. Has anyone done it? Absolutely not. That's like common sense. Never go inside a cave that speaks. Especially if it's telling you to enter it. Yeah, it should really change its tactic. What, like, don't come in? Like, seriously, I don't want you to. But guys, like, what about Ladle Ripper? That's my Robert impression. Haha. Uncanny. Anyways, you guys mind if I change the radio station? No, I guess. Okay, I'm just gonna find some tunes or something. Yeah, go ahead, man. Yep, just give me a second. Okay. Gotta find the good radio station. There it is. We interrupt this classic rock jam to bring you a special report. What? What is this? Another mysterious murder in the small town of Ladle tonight as a group of teens were found violently dismembered. Is this for real? Shh. The teens who were drinking underage in their parents' basement were hacked apart by an axe. Police are looking for any information on the suspect seen fleeing the scene. Described as a dark figure clothed in rags with glowing red eyes. Residents are advised to lock their doors and stay inside this weekend. We'll keep you updated on any new developments in this case. Now back to our regular scheduled programming. Oh no. What? What's wrong? Don't you see it's the Ripper? What? Nah, I doubt it. You do? Yeah, it's probably just an unrelated murder. An unrelated murder? On Friday the 13th? With an axe? How can you not see the connection? I thought you were way deep into this whole Ladle Ripper thing. Yeah, but you guys convinced me it's just a legend. What? Yeah, there's no Ripper. Right, Jessica? Did anyone remember to lock the back door? Stella, stop. Someone should go check. I mean, I would, but... Don't look at me. I just want you all to know before anything goes down tonight. Here we go. Stella, come on. I went in the best way I could have ever hoped, surrounded by the coolest people I know. I love you all. Hey, come on, Sticky Fingers, nothing will happen to us, I swear. Look, we all need to calm down here. Should we, like, board up the windows and doors? We should at least check to see if they are locked. You know, just to be safe. What? Guys, relax. We should just enjoy some more of this beer and relax. That's your third one already, though. Shouldn't you slow down a bit, Robert? The doctor said that. Come on, Jess. Take a load off. You used to be such a party animal, it's like you forgot how to chill. How am I supposed to chill when I have to babysit you constantly? You don't have to babysit anybody. Here, have another drink. Oh, crap. No, Robert, you're already drunk, see? I'm not drunk, it was an accident. I'm leaving. You can't leave now, there's a demon on the loose. You would think that. Jessica, come on. No, you come on, Robert. I tried to be fun. I tried to talk to you about what happened. But you just... I guess I'm just sick of this. Okay, then. Aw, man. We interrupt this spooky classic rock jam to bring you another breaking local news update. The mysterious dark figure who fled the scene of a grisly quadruple homicide was sighted heading west on Cherry Street. Ladle residents in and around the Tallgrass area are advised to be extra careful. That's just up the road. It's probably fine. Well, anyways, I think we are done with the news updates. What are you doing? Leave it on. I mean, don't you want to listen to something else? It's better to stay informed in a crisis, right? I'd rather not be reminded every 5 minutes that we may be in mortal peril. Well, maybe there's important information we could use to, I don't know, survive better? Doubtful. I don't know, seems pretty intense. But like you guys said, right? There's no Ripper, so we have nothing to worry about. Even if the Ripper isn't real, there's an actual axe-wielding murderer on the loose. That's a problem. Should we go get Jessica? She's out there by herself. Are you guys talking about me? Oh, no. I don't want to go like this. Jessica? Okay, everyone, remain calm. This may just be a misunderstanding. What? You're gonna convince me it isn't the one who here holding the murder weapon? Sure, chances are Jessica just went for a hike and found the axe without getting hacked by the actual murderer. Makes sense. That axe is evidence. This axe is made of rubber. So you can tenderize our meat before using the real axe. No, it's the kind you buy for Halloween costume. Sure it is. That's exactly what an axe murderer would say. The music stopped. What happened to the radio? Did you turn it off, Robert? No. Maybe Jessica killed the news anchor so he couldn't reveal any information about her. Really? Wait, it's not even on the radio setting. It's playing a tape. What? Robert's Prank Diary, October 30th. I've been planting the seed in everyone's mind about the Ladle Ripper all school year. I really did my research on this one, read at least half a book, and watched a ton of movies. That's weird, Don't touch the stereo. Tomorrow my mission is to get everyone thinking about the Ladle Ripper, provide hard facts, use science to back up my claims. Make sure not to take it too far. If I had one criticism on my last few pranks, it would be that I wasn't subtle enough. Get your cousin to do the voice for the news anchor. He did that one commercial for the sandwich place, so he's pretty much a professional actor. Yep, I knew he sounded familiar. Don't forget to get a good axe prop. Not the kitty Halloween axe. Or some hollow one that's gonna flop around and give up the goods. But the higher quality full size. Oh, and note to self, get more blank tapes. You don't want to have to record over this one. It's important to have this audio record to look back on your best pranks. Guess you forgot to get more tapes. Robert. Good one. You really got me. Yeah, really great. You have anything to say for yourself? Don't be afraid, the prankster strikes again. Guys, I get the sense that everyone is a little tense. That's on me. Let me try that again with a little more feeling. Don't be afraid, the prankster strikes again. Ah! What happened? Why are the lights out? It's like a power outage or something. Robert, can this prank be over now? I didn't turn off the lights. Shut up. Yeah, please stop. I'm serious, guys. I swear I didn't do that. I don't believe you. He didn't mention it in his prank diary. Is this another layer of the prank? Honestly, I kind of wish that would be genius. But no, I can't take credit for a prank I didn't commit. That's against the prankster code of conduct. Oh, it's Ingrid. Oh no, oh no. Are you seeing this? There's someone looking into the window. Robert, I swear, this isn't funny anymore. It was never funny. Finally, something we can agree on. I didn't do this. I don't know who that is. What do we do? Someone has to go and investigate. What? I'll do it. I'm not scared. Yeah, neither am I. Yeah, sure. I'm not going in for this macho stuff. I'm not going to pretend I'm not terrified. What do we do? Someone has to go. What? Haven't you ever seen a horror movie in your whole entire life? One person alone going to check outside? That's a recipe for Axe City. Fine, 2 people go. I'll go. What? 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 Whatever. I don't know what came over me. I just said the words without thinking. My heart was racing. It was one of those moments where everyone was looking at me expectantly. And I had no idea why I had said what I said. Things were going all blurry as the awkward silence seemed to stretch on and on. I remember thinking, like, this is ridiculous. I'm having a panic attack over this. I had to do something. I had to say something. I know this moment wasn't what I made the plan for, but I was panicking. So I said, screw it, and went for it. It was the time to just be genuine. I honestly don't know what I'm saying. I'm scared and nervous, and maybe I just want to get out there and make sure that it's nothing scary. Then we can just go back to having a good time. What if it is the Little Ripper? There's no such thing. We can't know for sure that Matt isn't out there. If you're going out there, then I'm coming with you. I'm big and hairy. I can be pretty intimidating if the situation demands. No way, you need someone who knows how these demons think. I study them for my prank, but I can also use that knowledge for good. Forget them, Stella. You don't need a brave fool trying to prove themselves. You need someone who is going to get the heck out with you when the crap hits the fan. Come on, Stella. Who's it going to be? It's going to be Day. Because I feel like me and Day, we in this together. What are we doing here, Stella? We can't stop an axe murderer. Who are we kidding? Why did we do this and not the guys who's 7 feet tall or the dinosaur with claws? I don't know. Me neither. You picked a really strange time to act brave. So why did you come with me? I just feel safer around you, I guess. Even though I'm small and helpless. Me. Yeah. I feel safer around you too. So that's it then. We stick together no matter what. You promise? I promise. I'm not going anywhere. Whether it's the Little Ripper or a big dog. Not sure what that has to do with anything, but I'm glad you're with me on this. Me too, so what do we even do if we find the axe murderer? Scream, cry, beg for our lives? Okay, let's make some ground rules. If we see the axe murderer, we run, Stella. Great. The thing that I'm literally the worst at. We are doomed. Rule number 2, if you can't keep up, we fly. What? You can fly? Of course I can fly, Stella. I have wings. I thought they were just, I don't know, decorative? You think fays have wings for fashion? No, like, I don't know, sexual attraction? What? I could feel my face getting red and I really wish I had shut up like yesterday. But for some reason I got a bad case of diarrhea of the mouth then. Like, you know how some birds do dances to attract mates? Or like a baboon has a really colorful butt? So my wings are like a baboon's butt? Just forget it, okay? Let's focus on the fact that you can fly. That's really important to what's going on. Yeah, okay. Wait, why don't you fly more often? It looks really silly. Silly how? It just does, okay? Fairy magic is really blah. So wait, are you just going to fly away and leave me to die? No! Okay, please don't laugh. Laugh? Why would I laugh? You can fly too, if you hold my hand and say the magic words. Really? Really? Really though? I know, right? Hyper dorky. No, that sounds incredible. Incredibly dorky, maybe. Oh, what was that? I don't know. We need to be ready to fly. Okay, hold my hand. Or just hold like as much as me as you can, you know, for like safety. Okay. I held on to Day like my life depended on it. She felt lighter than I imagined, like a feather. And warm, she was trembling. We were both terrified. I looked up into her eyes and I was surprised when they were staring back at me. The longer we stood there like that, the faster I felt the heat starting to creep up into my face. So, like, what are the magic words? The magic words? So that we can fly if we have to? Oh, right, those magic words. We started to move in closer. Suddenly, I wasn't that scared of the Ripper. I wasn't thinking about my plan to be genuine. I was just in the moment. And I wanted the moment to last just a little longer. And just when I was sure our lips would meet... Ah! We heard a scream from inside the house. What was that? It came from inside the house. Let's fly, take off, let's go. Wait, we can't just leave everyone. Yeah, we can. I felt disappointment wash over me then. If only the scream had happened a moment later. But I was still kind of numb from shock when we headed back inside. Like, were we actually just about to? But I barely had any time to even think about it. What's happening? There was someone in here with us. Suddenly the lights came on again. And we all stood looking at the writing on the wall. I've been marked for death? Is that blood? What else could it be? It's not blood. How do you know? I recognize that smell anywhere. It's barbecue sauce, ladle spicy signature blend. Why would the Ripper cover my parents' basement in everyone's favorite summertime marinade? The Ripper didn't do this. It was Ingrid. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Oh man, my parents are gonna be mad. That crap's impossible to wash off. Robert, relax. It's gonna be fine. What? Like, your parents wouldn't be upset if you got barbecue sauce all over your house? I'm sorry, everyone. This is all my fault. I should go. What? Really? It's fine, Dave. We can just clean it up. Yeah, I didn't mean to lose it like that. It's fine, really. No, it's not fine. I'm sorry. I just need to leave. That's all. I can drive you home. No, that's okay. I'll just get my mom to pick me up. Are you sure? Yeah. Oh. Okay. I guess I'll go too. Tay, now you're bailing? I'm not bailing, it's just the night's over. Alright, well. If the night's over, it's over. And it ended just like that. It was like once we all knew there was no supernatural axe murderer after us, all the excitement suddenly seemed kind of small and insignificant. Ingrid's message seemed to snap us all back to reality, and it made me feel guilty about being around Day so much. I mean, we were only friends, but you know, that night it almost felt like there was something more going on. But I couldn't believe it, so I tried not to think about it. I didn't know what would happen next, but before I knew it, it was winter break and I was about to find out. Oh, that was a quick episode. So I'm really excited to see what happens next. If you're interested in watching, the next episode will come out Thursday. And yeah, thanks for watching this far if you actually have. But yeah, let's figure out what happens. Alright, see you in the next video. Bye.